Hey, what's going on, everybody? Welcome back to My Custom Life. My name is Trey. Today I want to do a review over one of my newer, stubbier autos. It's my first auto I've ever gotten, and this is the Boker Stubby Strike. I really like the name they gave that. It's pretty cool. But I believe these are new for 2020. When I looked them up, that's from what I understand it. These are new for 2020. These are the California legal autos. They have the Boker Strike. I believe they have the Strike Mini, and then there's the Stubby Strike. They also have the Boker Subcompact Kalashnikovs. So if you're interested in the Kalashnikov and you want something a little smaller, there's those. I've always been interested in the look of the Strike, the more tactical looking. I just like the way it looked. These do come in 4 different color variations. I wanted to get the Desert Warrior from Blade HQ with the green scales and the copper washed blade, but those were sold out pretty quick, so I wasn't able to get one of those. But to me, it's almost like they took the spring from the full-size Strike and threw it in this, because this thing fires out quick. I know it has a very small blade, so there's not a lot of metal to move, but it just fires out there so fast with so much kick. And on the original Strikes, from my understanding, I don't know if they had any different variations of them, but from the original Strikes, they had Os-8 steel. These ones have D2. See it right there. Oh, come on, focus. It's not wanting to focus. Oh, there it goes. All right. Anyway, they got D2 steel. I like that. I like the knowing of having better edge retention, a little more stability, a little more durability. I do like the scales. They kind of look like, I mean, I got a light on so you can see the shine on, but they kind of look like G10. They are aluminum with the OD green, and it's still pretty light. I like they got the little lock right there if you're worried about that, if you carry extra stuff in your pocket. And this button's not going to go off by itself, I can guarantee you that. But if you do carry extra stuff in your pocket that you could possibly, say, lean up against a counter or a table or something, and it ends up pressing that button, with how strong that spring is, I don't think it's going to stop it from coming out in your pocket if that were to happen. So that is nice. They put the little lock right there. It does have a deep carry pocket clip. I like that. I love deep carry pocket clips. I like being able to carry it as far down in the pocket as possible, to be as discreet as possible. I know some people that you may get around aren't quite comfortable with knives, and so if you're carrying a super huge knife, it sticks this far out your pocket, and may get worried. But I do like deep carry pocket clips. It's more comfortable for me too. But I like it. I like it a lot. This is, like I said, my first auto. And I know Boker has quite a few. They got this one, the Strike, the Kalashnikov. They got the Compact, that is also a California legal. They have now, I can't remember when they came out with it, but the Quaken auto, which that one looks really nice. But anyway, this one has a 1.9-inch blade to accommodate for California's laws of less than 2 inches. And what I like about it is, I don't know if you could really use it for this, but it's almost like pure belly. So I feel like this would be a real good skinning knife. I don't know if you could use it like that because the blade's not that long, but if you have the option, that might work. It's very sharp at the box. I haven't put it on a sharpener or anything like that. I put it on a strop, kind of shine the bevel up a little bit, kind of center that burr just a little bit better. But other than that, I haven't sharpened it. I haven't took it to a stone. Haven't put it through my Lansky sharpening system, anything like that. It is a very small knife, as you can see in my hand. It's very small, but the way they got it contoured, I can actually almost get a full grip. They got this nice lanyard hole where you can tie on like a little piece of paracord with like a bead or something like that and get that extra grip. But I can almost get a full grip. This finger kind of rides up a little too high for my comfort, but it's still really comfortable. And you got that nice jimping right here with the thumb ramp, so you can really get a good hold and it locks it in. I mean, obviously you're not going to be doing a ton of hard work with this, but you can still get a good hard working style grip on it. There is a couple things that I was kind of, what would you say, that I would kind of criticize on when I first got it. I was flipping it, and then if you see right here, this screw actually it's actually kind of like a D where it's kind of flat on one side, so it sits in, so the whole pivot doesn't move when you take the knife apart. But if you can see, that screw is actually turned, and it actually peeled up a little bit of that aluminum. It wasn't a big issue, and I've kept my eye on it. It hasn't really changed since then. But that was one thing I noticed. And two, this is just a a personal thing. If you look, it'll. There we go. Those plunge lines aren't even. Now, when you're buying a knife that's, I think this was like $45, maybe less than that, maybe like 42, something like that. When you're buying a knife like that, you can't expect it to be, like super high-end Chris Reese, Benza, stuff like that. So, I mean, little things like that, it's not going to affect the performance of the knife, obviously. There's just little things that I noticed. But anyway, I like it. I like it a lot. Like I said, it's my first auto. I've wanted to get an auto for a long time. My first auto I wanted to get was actually the Kalashnikov. I always liked the look of the Strike, but for me, the Strike just looked, the full size was just a little too much for me. The Boker Kalashnikov it looked like it would fit perfectly for my type of knife that I would normally carry. But when they came out with the Stubby Strike, I like stubby blades. I like the stubby fat blades. They have the nice belly, stuff like that. I like it. It's just, I don't know. I've carried a bunch of knives in the past. I have a couple of them on this channel. Like the Gerber kettlebell. That's one of them, stubby fat blade. I just like them for whatever reason. Just appeals to me. So when they came out with this, I was all over it. I went on Blade HQ and bought one. But I like it a lot. Like I said, it fires out so quick. And I know, like I said, it's got a small blade, not a lot of weight, but it almost seems like they put a bigger knife spring in a smaller knife body. Like it just flies out so fast. It almost jerks it out of your hand. Like if you're holding it like this, it'll move quite a bit. But the blade's centered pretty well. It is a little too, see if you're looking at it this way, it is a little too, let's see, from my angle be my right, probably your left. But anyway, it is a little off, but not bad. And like I said, the things that I talked about are not going to at all affect the performance of the knife. But I like it. It's nice. Aluminum with stainless scales, as you can see, black stainless steel scales. You got the D2 stone washed blade, and these do come in different color variations. They come. I don't know if they're in stock now. I've had this for a few weeks now. They had the Desert Warrior, which is the OD green with a copper finished blade. They have this one, the OD green and black blade. I think they have a gray scales with the black blade, or it's a black scale with the black blade, and then they have one with a stainless blade. But all come with D2. And I like that. I like that little bit of performance upgrade over AUS-8. And similar other exclusives where they'll upgrade D2 over, like, say, 8CR, AUS-8, or 440 or something like that. I like the knowing of having a little bit more, or a little bit better edge retention. So if you've been looking for an auto and you say you live in areas where you have restrictions on blade lengths, this would be perfect. I know they have different ones that you could also look into if the style doesn't quite fit your the style that you like. They have the Boker Compact. That's also California legal. They have this one, the Stubby Strike, and they have the subcompact Kalashnikov is what they call it. And then you can look at different brands. But if you're looking at Boker, they have those three, and they may have more that I'm not aware of. So do your research if you're really looking into it. But I would definitely recommend this. I like the way it's contoured. I like the big finger choils. I like how it's got the nice aggressive jimping that's not overly aggressive to hurt your hand, but it's aggressive enough to really, do its job well at locking your hand in to really give you a good grip. And they got the nice lanyard hole. There we go. Right above the clip, so that gives you a little bit of clearance to put something there for a little extra added grip extension. But anyway, I like it. I like it a lot. And I think you would too, especially if it's something that you've been looking in. Maybe you love autos and you have a ton of them. You want to add one to your collection. This will be nice. It's not very expensive. You get a lot for your dollar. You get the nice colors. You get the added D2 steel. It's super quick. And I like it. I think you would like it as well. Like I said, it's for the price that it's at, you know, it's perfect. I would definitely recommend it to everybody that's asking for an auto. And then, like I said, if you want something a little bit bigger, you can go up to the bigger sizes. Like I said, I don't know if they've done different variations of the bigger sizes, so that you might not get the D2 steel, you get the AUS 8, but if that's fine with you, then great. You'll be spending about the same amount of money, maybe a little bit less. But anyway, I hope everybody enjoyed the video. I hope you can appreciate the knife. I appreciate everybody's interest in commenting if that's what you prefer to do. Tell me what you carry, if you like autos and what autos you do carry. I know there's a bunch of them out there, some a little bit lower than this, some way higher. So I appreciate everybody's criticism. If I have anything that I need to work on to be better in videos, different lighting, audio, you know, talking about the product a little bit more, maybe staying on a certain subject a little bit more, being more into the specs, giving better specifications. Because some things I do that, some things I don't. So if that's something that you're looking forward to. Oh, one more thing. I did notice this. I didn't notice when I first bought it, but right up under, it's probably not going to show on the camera, right up under the clip, there's actually, you can kind of see it. It's not wanting to focus. But anyway, right up under the clip, there's this pattern on the scales right up under where the clip rubs against whatever cloth you're, like jeans, shorts, whatever. It's flat. It's a really smooth surface. So it's going to go in and come out a lot quicker, easier, and it's not going to tear your, say, jeans up or your shorts or whatever, rubbing against that, you know, that pattern on there, that checkering or stippling, whatever you want to call it. That is one thing that I noticed that I really like. I know Spyderco does something like that with their little Spyderco emblem, and other brands do the same thing. But I didn't notice that when I first bought it. But I looked at it and I wasn't sure. I thought something was wrong with it. And I looked at it and I was like, that's pretty cool. That's a nice little extra touch. But like I said, I hope everybody enjoyed the video. If you did, let me know in the comments below. Give me a thumbs up. I appreciate it. And looking forward to making more videos like this very soon. I hope everyone has a great night. And as always, we love y'all. Bye.